Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I am Bill McConnell, and I figured out how to actually start at 8 o'clock, which I didn't do yesterday. So we're going to go straight to the intro video because that's what we do. That is actually the intro, at least the intro music to my podcast, which makes no sense because I have a lot of video and a podcast is all audio. But that's beside the point. Now, let's be honest. This is what I want to do with these weekday morning, 8 a.m. short live Facebook videos. I want to do basically one thing. This is the primary reason. It's really obvious. I want you to know I've written a book, and I'd like you to consider buying the book. Now, why would you buy my book? That's a decent question, isn't it? I have found that, and this is not a shocker to anybody, but buying books, you can buy 20 books on the same subject, and they're done by 20 different authors. Now, here's an extreme example. Historical fiction romance. Historical fiction romance, there's thousands of them. I know this because my wife owns about 85% of them. She likes to read historical fiction romance novels. It's what she likes to do. She relaxes to it. But they're written by different people. There's entire series written by one person where they go through 7 or 8 books of a continuing story. Yeah, but people buy them and buy them and buy them. But the same is true in the nonfiction world. The same is true. And I'm going to show you because I've got a bunch of books here and I'm just going to run through them real quick. This book is about a year and a half old, I'm pretty sure. And it's called Launch Your Dream. And what's it about? Launching your dream. Okay? It's that simple. But guess what? This book is about 2 months old. And it's basically the same thing. It really is. I know this. I've got both books. I bought both books. And then there's a book that's a lot older. There we go. That's a lot older. Dan Miller's 48 Days to the Work You Love. This book is kind of the same thing as well. It's just written by a different person with a different viewpoint. And the one that may have started all this was Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Workweek. Another book. These books all basically say the same thing. And then there's this book, which is fairly new as well. Wait a sec. This book, which is fairly new as well, 2018. And this is the book of all of those books. This is the book that really resonated with me. And that's the reason why we write different books are written on the same topic by different authors. Some will resonate with you. And some will go, okay, I get it, but it just doesn't click. It just doesn't quite click. And that's kind of what this is. Now, if you happen to be listening, if you happen to be listening live, just drop a comment in and say, hey, I'm here, or hi, or something, just to let me know that I'm not talking to air, but that's okay. This will be on for as long as Facebook allows it. So, but I've got some other books. This helps you discover a little bit about purpose, and it is a great book. This one really resonated with me. This one, basically the same thing, kind of, sort of, same topic, but it didn't quite resonate as much. This is why different people write books on the same topic over and over and over again. This is a book. I love this author. I blame this author for taking me down the rabbit hole that I'm still down, Chris Guillebeau. And this is one of his books about, well, finding your calling, finding the thing you're doing, and actually making money at it. And I like Chris Guillebeau. He's got another book that I've got sitting in here somewhere. Maybe I don't have it sitting in here. Thought I did. Here's a guy from Australia who wrote a book about blogging, and then there's 15 other books about being a professional blogger. It just keeps going and going and going. Here's one of the more recent ones about making money online creating a platform and how to make money online. Kind of like this one, but different. Different author, slightly different audience, same basic concept. And if you're still wondering, then there's this one about finding your calling, just discovering what you're meant to do. And it's a thin book. It's a 21-day guide for men. The author has the same thing for women. If you just want some old school stuff, then there is Zig Ziglar, CEO at the top, and this is just about being a better salesman or being about a person overall. You've got this one, which is the granddaddy of all, which I absolutely love. Now, I've read a lot of books on habits, and this is the one that resonates with me. In my book, I talk a lot about habits being the hub of all the activity. Of the 9 questions, talking about habits is the 4th question, and everything revolves around that. And that's my twist on the idea of habits, shaping and creating the life that you want. And that's in my book, Conquer What's Next. Here's the other book. I knew I had the other book by Chris Guillebeau, and I think this is his first one, The Art of Nonconformity. Set your own rules, live the life you want. Are you detecting a theme here? Because that's exactly what it is. Now, this book I got in the mail yesterday, and I got it free. Why? Because this person wants to do more than just sell books. He wants to give books away and do something else. And that is that's the whole idea of why people write books about the same thing over and over and over again. Now, I'm not saying that mine is a regurgitation. Every author wants to say that their book is unique and different, and they are, because it's written from their perspective. Even though the topic may be the same, it is written from their perspective, and it will resonate with different people. My book may not resonate with some people, and it may absolutely hit a home run with other people. Now, if you want to know more about the book in a little bit, I do, believe it or not, have a podcast that has a different episode that comes out every week. There's 9 episodes out right now, and that is this one. The logo is very interesting right there. There we go. And you can find that on the Apple Store right there, which is pretty cool. I enjoy doing it. It's something that I do. It's part of the process of me just talking more about the book, and that's good. Now, every time I come on, I want to talk about a couple of things. It's 3 dates. May 11th. It's a week from tomorrow. That is the first of 3 things that are going to happen. On May 11th, I'm going to make an announcement about the launch of the book, because you can't buy this book yet. It's still in pre-order, and you can pre-order it. And it will be available to the entire world on May 18th. That is the second one. But on May 18th, on the launch of the book, when it's available to buy in hardcover, softcover, and Kindle, thank you, which probably my wife will buy that copy. But on that day, when it's available to the world, I'll make an announcement about what's going to happen on June the 1st. And so May the 11th, May 18th, both of those are Fridays, and then June the 1st, because it's the start of the next month. And those are the dates. So if you want to pre-order the book now, you can get the softcover version, just like this. You can pre-order it now and have it sent to you on the 18th, and you get it from Amazon. And there's the link for the Amazon. Now, one thing about all those books, if any of those books said, hey, I would like to remember that and find out exactly where I can get that one. Excuse me, live. We're live. It's spring. I have sinuses. I apologize. That's just how it is. And where was I? Oh, yes. If you wanted link, or say, I saw that book briefly, that just the title resonates with you. That's great. I will drop a link in the comments as soon as I'm done here for every one of these. For every one of these books, and you can check them out for yourself. Now, I can't drop a link for this one because he's not selling. He's not live. He's not selling it yet because he's giving it away free. I got this free in the mail, and you can actually get a PDF version of it. I think I have that one as well, but I got this one free in the mail. So that's how that is. And because we're just under 9, just close to 10 minutes, I promise I will be done by 10 minutes. So my name is Bill McConnell. Take a good hard look. I appreciate it at this book, and I will be on tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Have a great day. It's raining where I am.